So I think it's time I talk about my hair. So believe it or not, with all this hair on my head, I'm fairly new to natural hair. I'm learning, and I figure that whatever I learn, I'll be able to pass on to someone else, because I wasn't going to do natural hair videos initially, just because, like I said, I'm learning. But I figured that if I know it and it helped, and it could help somebody else, I should pass it on. I've always had a love-hate relationship with my hair. I loved it because when it was done, my mom or a beautician, it always looked so nice. My hair's always been long. I was born with thick hair. My mom has thick hair. So it always looked really, really nice. My hate part of my love-hate relationship was that I didn't know how to do it. I had all this hair on my head, and I felt like I should be able to do it because God gave me this hair, and I'm all thumbs when it comes to my hair. I had no idea what I was doing. When I was about 7 or 8, that's when my mom said she gave me a perm. I asked her, why did she decide to perm my hair when I was that young? She said it's because I asked for it. And I think, just making sense, I believe that the reason why I probably asked for it is because I went to a predominantly white school, and me and another little young lady, who's probably not young anymore, she's grown, she's my age. Me and another young lady were the only two African Americans in the class. Her hair was permed, I do remember that. And of course, all the little Caucasian girls had this long, straight hair that was beautiful, but I didn't really understand that my hair was beautiful too. Anyway, I wanted my hair to look like theirs, and mommy permed it. Now, my hair didn't fall out. It was still thriving, it still grew, it was still healthy. And thinking about it, it might have been because it was always in protective styles. When you're a kid, your hair is always in a protective style. But I never had any, from elementary school to probably the middle of high school. No, to elementary school to the middle of middle school, I didn't have any problems with my hair. No, nothing fell out, and it was just all thick and long. Middle school is when I had my first issue. My father put up a pool in the backyard, and my siblings and I went swimming every single day. And my mom was trying to tell me to make sure that I washed my hair, or I protected it, or I put something over it. But I was 12, 13? I didn't listen. I didn't wash my hair properly. I didn't even think about it, because in my head, my hair would bounce back like it always does. Long story short, I had chlorine in my hair, never washed it out, and my hair started to fall out in droves. I would comb it, and it was just coming out of the comb. I did have to cut it a little bit, not that much if I remember, but I do remember being thinner than what I was used to. So my mom cut it little by little by little, and my hair eventually grew back. Once again, I had long, thick hair, like I always did. Through high school, same thing. Long, thick hair. I went to the beautician. I got my hair done I got my hair permed every 6 to 8 weeks. I did it between my mom, the beautician, and myself. We did it, washed it every single week, deconditioned it, flat ironed it to be straight within an inch of its life to make sure that it was flowy, and all the best conditioners, and we just really took care of my hair. By the time I went to college, my parents decided that I wasn't to be trusted anyway, and they sent me money down every month to make sure that I went to a beautician to get my hair done. So I went down. It was time for a perm. I went down with a perm, but within 8 weeks it was time to get my hair permed again. And I walked into the beautician, and the first thing she says to me is, "Oh man, you have a lot of hair. Your hair's thick." I said, "Yes ma'am, it is." But I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think that she was afraid to do it. I just put my hair in her hands because she was professional. she left the perm in my hair, if I can remember, about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. And thinking about it, I should have known better, but I didn't. I just figured, well, my hair's gonna be really, really straight now. She washed it out, she blew dry it, she flattened out it. And when I got home, I realized that it was much thinner than I was used to, but I just chalked it up to it being really straight. A week went by, 2 weeks went by, and it got thinner and thinner until one day I looked in the mirror. I was getting ready for class, and I could see through my hair. I have never been able to see through my hair in my life. So immediately, I told my mom. Mommy and Dad sent me a little on my knee down, and I went to a different beautician. And they had to cut my hair off. They had to cut my hair to about right here. It was like shorter in the back and longer in the front, and it stopped about right here. My hair has never been that short ever in my life, and even since then, my hair has never been that short. Nothing against short hair, I just never had it. So I freaked out just a little bit, but I got over it. Why? Because my love-hate relationship with my hair. I know my hair's gonna grow back, and I know it's gonna be long and thick. And it grew back. It was long and thick, and I loved it. One day, I ran into something called YouTube, and it had so much information out there, just anything, makeup, fashion, hair, all the things that I've always loved. And I ran into Kiss 77's YouTube channel. And this is a beautiful lady who lived in California with this long, thick, permed hair. And when I found her, she was going for waist length. So her hair must have been about, I can't show you, down my back, at least past bra strength. And she was trying to go for it to be down to her waist, and she made it. So I watched every single one of her videos, and I did everything she told me to do, and it worked. My hair went from about here to past bra strap length, and I mean, I learned so much about protein, moisturizing, protective styles, and I just ate it all up, co-washing, and I did all of it, and I really, really maintained my hair. So one day, I clicked on YouTube to see what she was doing, and she had a new video up, but another video came on, and it was African export. So I clicked on African export, and I think it was, I don't remember what video it was. I think it might have been like a wash and go. I don't really remember, but I remember thinking, how in the world is her hair so long? Because she was talking about natural hair, and I was like, how's her hair so long when she doesn't put a relaxer in it? And then from her, I found KimmyTube, and from KimmyTube, I found, it just went on, and I found more natural hair ladies on YouTube. And I was just so happy to have found this community. One, because it was great to see that we were embracing how our own hair looks. And two, it was good to see that other people had hair like me, because I felt like I was the only one dealing with all this all this thick mop of hair on my head. So I decided I was going to go natural the first time. I transitioned for about 6 months, and I got tired of it. It was two different textures. I wasn't liking how my hair was looking, and I permed it. I did it, and I'm not ashamed. Okay, I am a little ashamed, but I did perm it. About 8 months went by. I started perming my hair. I was back in the groove. It was long, and then I saw my mom. I haven't seen her in a little while, and when I saw her, she had this. Her hair would look like it was in this style. It was in a puff. It was tied up, and I said, Mom, when did you go natural? She said, yeah, girl, I've been perming my hair in however long. It's like, what? Why didn't you tell me? We could have did this together, some type of support, something. So I said, okay, if Mom can do it, I'm gonna try this again. So I went for it again, got aggravated again, permed it again. Okay, so I said, all right, one more time. This is my last time. What I figured that I was going to do was wear a weave and braids and transition for a year, and that would make me feel more comfortable with how my hair looked. So for about a year and 5 months, I wore weave, took the weave out, washed, conditioned, back to weave, and did that over and over and over and over again. And in December of last year, last December, I cut off the perm. I was in the bathroom and I was looking at how thick my own hair was and how thin the permed hair was, and it just, I'm like, why am I holding on to this? So it was about a year and a half, and I just was in the bathroom and I was just cutting away. And the next thing I knew, I had all natural hair. And I was hyped. I was really excited. Problem was, I didn't know what I was doing. I had researched for about a year, for that whole year and a half, on 4B, 4C hair. That's what mommy had. So I assumed, okay, me and mommy we're gonna have the same hair type. But one day when I was getting out the shower, I watched pH balance and shook my head, and the curls, 4A curls, started popping up. I freaked out a little bit because I didn't know any information about it. But I said, okay, I'm just gonna put my hair in cornrows and I'm gonna wear a turban. So I did that for about 2 months. I did my research and found out that it's not that much difference, and I think I can tackle this. So, for the past 6 months, I've been really pampering, taking care of the hair on my head, and I have been really loving it. Now, I never really wear it in a 4A curly state. One, because it's not long enough. Like, maybe when it gets longer, I could wear it out in a, in a fro, and it could be curly. Or I could just put it up in a poof like this, but it'd be curly. Maybe, I don't know. But right now, I'm really digging the kind of funky, puffy look. Kind of afro-ishy, but little curls sticking out. And I really like it that way. I have no complaints. I've learned so much. My hair is growing like wildfire. And I am excited to see how long my hair can get, and how much more I can learn. So anything that I learn, I would love to bring to you all, whether your hair is 4B, A, B, C, and we can just kind of learn together. And if you have information for me, want to put my videos out, please let me know, because I'm learning. And that's it. And I'd just like to say that I love my hair. And whether you're perm, natural, weaved, braids, African American, Hispanic American, Caucasian American, love the hair, the height, the face, everything that God has given you. And that's my little message. Today, sorry I don't have any fancy editing today. I will, though, come back. I will always have something going on. I love to edit. I love to put out a good quality video. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.